What's up, guys? Dennis and Dan here, and today we're going to be doing a legitimate mod spotlight on our work in progress mod, which is now called Endgame Plus.
Oops.
And in case you didn't see our other two videos on it, basically the idea of the mod is to add a real endgame to Minecraft
Basically.
by extending the nether and by adding a new dimension with much harder enemies and bosses. So what we want to do today is kind of take you through the more early game stages of the mod, because that's all we have developed right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna go over how to make steel, which is a new thing between a new tier between iron and diamond, and then we're gonna go through making hellstone, which is a new tier above diamond, which is found in the nether.
We're also gonna go over like mobs in the nether.
Yeah. After that, we're gonna go over into the nether.
2 new mobs from the nether. And alright, let's get started, guys. So Dennis, how about you explain our first thing, which is...
So to make steel, you put iron in a furnace, iron ingots.
Alright.
And once they're done smelting,
you get something called
unrefined
steel ingots. So you craft that into 4. You get steel ingots. My friends say ingots. Alright.
You get steel slag. If you craft a 2x2 grid of unrefined steel, you get steel slag. Then you smelt that.
Pretty simple, guys, so far. You smelt that, and then you get our precious steel ingots.
Let me make you some sticks.
Bleh. Give me some sticks and vomit that back out to me.
Here you go.
So you get let's make a pick.
Yeah. So we kind of breezed through that a little bit, but
it's pretty simple. I mean,
yeah, you just smelt iron, and then once you just put the product into a 2x2 grid, and then you smelt that again. It's really not that hard to make steel. It's a bit tedious though, and it does consume quite a bit of coal.
It does, yeah.
So steel itself, steel tools are about 4 times more durable than iron, which is totally fair because it takes 4 iron per 1 steel, and they also mine slightly faster than iron, but not that much faster.
They last a lot longer than iron. Let's just say that. So if you can see, I was mining that wood. It's pretty good speed. It's a really good bridge between diamond and iron because there's such a large gap. It's pretty good speed for dirt, as you can see.
But so is everything.
Yeah.
So you want to go through hellstone now?
Alright, we'll go through a quick hellstone.
So when you mine hellstone, you get this stuff called hellstone ore. Let's just wait while inventory is being reorganized. You get hellstone ore, and the first thing you do with that is you smelt it.
You smelt it, and then you get molten.
You get this thing called hellstone in parentheses molten. So basically the deal with that is in order to get a hellstone bar that's of a reasonable temperature, you have to put the molten hellstone into a grid with some obsidian to cool it down. And so the way you do that is, so you put obsidian into the 4 corners and then the center, and then you put molten hellstone into the other 4 spots, and you get 1 hellstone bar, which is a really, really precious material because hellstone is not quite as rare as diamond, but it's also in the nether where it's very difficult to navigate in general, so it's hard to get because of the new mobs we added, especially. And hellstone is, you have to use obsidian instead of sticks.
Yeah, you gotta use obsidian instead of sticks, guys.
Because you can't just have wood and then hellstone on top of it. That would light on fire, you know?
That would light on fire.
Hellstone is a tier higher than diamond. It mines with the speed of gold. I think it's about as enchantable as gold, and it can mine anything in the game currently. Hellstone ore is only mineable with a diamond pick and higher.
So it's pretty good speed, but it's fastest thing in the game, highest tier, and it's very, very precious. Very hard to make.
6,000 uses.
6,000 uses.
That's 4 times as much as diamond.
It's very, very resource intensive, you might say. Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. So now I think that we have that base covered. I'll show you
Yeah.
a little.
My laptop overheated, so everything is completely turned off.